Okay, guys, I'm coming on here today to try to keep it real as I possibly can. And I came on here no filter, uh, no fix ups, because I want to keep it 100% real. My son just called me, and happy as I was to hear from him, he called me by video, and I just have to laugh because I've been on here fussing and fussing and fussing about how invasive video web chatting is, and I just can't stand it. I really can't stand it. But with my family, I need it. I don't have a phone service, so that was the only way he could reach me. And on that regard, it was a wonderful thing. But I proved to him the problem with how invasive it is. Because when he said, "What you doing?" I showed him what I was doing. I'm dressed exactly as I was, but except I wasn't sitting on my bed. I was sitting on the toilet, working it out. And it's invasive. Who wants to be on camera like that? I don't even want to be on camera like this, but I just came on here like this to emphasize how invasive it is. Uh, you don't want to, you're not camera ready 100% of your time and day in life. And nobody wants to be on cam. You know, I would have much rather had that conversation, as much as I missed him, audio by phone, and tell him, look, I'm in the bathroom, let me get you, call me back, or let me call you back, or whatever. But I was frantic to answer the call because I don't have any other communication with him. And he just, that little incident just brought it all back to me, because I made multiple videos about the subject of all this interconnectivity. On one hand, it's a good thing, because that was a wonderful thing that I could hear from my son, who I miss, and I hadn't heard from him in a while, and I really needed to hear from him, and I was glad to hear from him. But I'm also hearing about parents who are allowing their kids 12 years old to have a Snapchat. I think that's just too young, and I was stressing out about him. He wanted to have his first social media account at 11, and I just wasn't having it. Absolutely not. No, I still believe then, and even more stronger today, I really don't think any child under the age of 18, really, I'm saying 18 just because there's so much more out there than even when I had the argument with my child, which is who is grown now. I can't tell him what to do, but I have hacked his account, trying to get rid of his friends and have it closed, writing Facebook directly. And got nowhere, because at the end of the day, they can open these accounts on phones anywhere at their friend's house anytime, even if you restrict their access to it in your home. So I think that strongly feel this should be some type of legal issue launched on behalf of children, and have laws in place to regulate this kind of stuff. Shouldn't be no Snapchat to keep open, and then you open up to the world, and people you don't know, and not have some absolute control and selectivity over who can find you on any of these sites. It also brings me to another series I want to start, because, and I've been building up videos for the longest, over years, of netiquette, internet manners. I feel like I'm bringing manners back. I'm bringing respect back, because please and thank you has never gone out of style. And it's some rules we gotta put in place, even though there aren't any rules out there. We gotta put some in place to, what I just say, common courtesy. Because I really think my son should have sent me a text before he tried to video chat with me. But we don't have the luxury of a text because I don't have phone service. So in that regard, I'm glad I can at least access Tango. But I don't want all my friends from Facebook showing up on my contact list in Tango, and I didn't ask them to do that. That's crazy to me. Fools see you one time on a picture and they think they entitled to contact you. I don't agree. I don't think we should be anywhere on the internet with our real name and photograph. Nowhere. Except but maybe like a LinkedIn where people got to actually pay to see more of your profile than what you are publicly displaying. And that's for a worthy cause because people use that to find jobs, make network and connect to find jobs. That would be the only reason your real picture and name should be public. Other than that, socializing on these Snapchats and whatever, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Facebook has perverted that whole thing. Social media, I feel, is a good thing and a wonderful tool, but in the wrong hands, is harmful. So much can happen, so much more than when I was a child. I did not have to worry about Mr. Pedophile from globally, from strangers. And your kids are. The kids that are coming up in this day and age, yeah, they are. Anyway, that brings me to another subject I'm going to pick back up on. The struggle is real, which includes the doggone cigarettes. I'm still battling. But definitely one on my series of the struggle is real is going to be about broke bitches, bad bitches, and bitch ass niggas. That's going to be the title of it. And I left the music out this video because I just wanted to get the real out. We really have to practice better internet use and keep our eyes open because it is so much going on and these websites get away with so much and it's just ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. Facebook should be thrown up under the jail for allowing it to be possible for people to call you using their website. Don't even need your phone number. That's ridiculous to me. That's absolutely ridiculous and mind-blowing to me. And I am going to speak out about it. And that's why I'm making this video. I ain't got time to finish up the edits on the video I made dedicated to my following who like the original stuff. Just hint, hint, we got to grow up. And I'm too grown for YouTube. I want to do my thing on YouTube. I want to do my thing on fatforlife.net on my own domain because I want to run things differently than the way Google and Facebook are doing. And I'm passionate about that, and I'm determined to succeed at it because I think some of the stuff that's going on is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And we're volunteering for it because we signed up with these different websites. I think Facebook and Google gonna lose their ground because I think the wave of the future is going to be private social networks. Social networking is a very good thing. I'm glad it exists at all because this morning I got a call from my son who I miss very much, a video call, which is the only way I can communicate with anybody because my phone service is off. But strangers being able to push one button without having your phone number and your permission, that's outrageous to me. And I'm definitely going to keep on speaking out about that and being a vigilante for that cause because it's ridiculous. You know, I tried to say it in an entertaining way on my video for my fans. I put it up on Facebook. I'm going to put it up on YouTube eventually. I just want to modify it for YouTube. And because it really is a Facebook issue, I really don't have that problem with YouTube where somebody can just have a YouTube account and call me. I would be pissed the fuck off, and I'll be done with YouTube too. But I'm trying to be so done with Facebook for that reason. And I'm just on here to update y'all, to let y'all know the direction I'm moving in. And one of them is to move off of Facebook. That's a dangerous place to be for me. And I feel fearful that my family is there. And I hate that I don't already have a website set up ready for them to come to get off of there. Because that's what I would be advising them. You don't need to be on Facebook. You could do this, everything you're doing in Facebook, you could do it over here on my domain. I'm ashamed I don't already have that set up, but the struggle is real. Trying to get there, and it's just one me. I'm doing it all by myself, and I don't have support, and I feel like, I'm talking till I'm blue in the face, and it's gonna be one day your son and daughter caught up with some catfish on Snapchat, and they don't come home, or some, crazy stuff like that. We need to wake up on those issues, and I just had to get that off my chest this morning, and I'm gonna get back to my life, because this is not really how I want to present myself to the world. I would prefer not to do it this way, but this is what my dramatic way of pointing out how invasive web chat and the power of it is. People can call you and catch you at your least presentable times, and that's incredibly invasive. And I consider it something that should be unlawful. To be truthfully honest, should be unlawful, especially if you don't know that person. Anyway, I'm just with trying to do my thing, and I'll get back to you to the next time I see you. Peace and love, and I hope you have a blessed day. And I left the audio out on this one, y'all, but I want that audio together because I like music in my videos. I feel awkward with awkward silences in my videos, so I like music. So I'm going to keep on pursuing programming that does a better job of adjusting the volumes so I can speak and you hear me. Alright, peace and love again.